Hey, crypto family. So for those who haven't seen this tweet going around, it's basically about some protesters storming the Bank of China over some frozen assets. Now, I'm going to talk about how this is so imperative in the sense of highlighting how important it is to have decentralization in crypto, and for this exact reason. So on CNN Business, we see it says China crushes mass protest by bank depositors demanding their life savings back. So I'm going to play this quick 20-second video, and then I'm going to cover this article and then how cryptocurrency is so important in today's society.
A massive protest over frozen bank deposits turned violent in Zhengzhou in China. Police clashing with demonstrators on Sunday. Demonstrators who were angry that some rural banks have kept millions of dollars frozen since April. At the time, the banks said they were upgrading their internal systems, but customers say they've heard nothing from the banks about the matter since then. The protest was among the largest in China since the pandemic. For more on this, I'm joined by CNN's Stephen Jiang in.
So, as you heard from there, basically the bank said, hey, we're working on some internal updates in April, and then it's been over 3 months and they haven't heard anything back. So basically this article, I'm going to go over a couple things from that, but it is in the city of Xingzhou, and it's the province capital of Henan. Over the past 2 months, basically protesters or demonstrators have requested their money, but their demands have invariably fallen on deaf ears. Now, Sunday, more than 1,000 depositors from across China gathered outside of the city, the central bank, People's Bank of China, to launch their largest protest yet. More than half a dozen protesters told CNN. Now, you have people all over that basically, have their life savings and they haven't been able to access it. And everyone knows the current times going on in the world, you want to have access to your capital. Now, a lot of these things in China, basically, when you have a lot of protesters, China deals with them differently than the US does, or a lot of other countries, because they're more of a communist party. They can be a lot harsher and, again, a lot more harsh punishments. So there's another guy that was talking about, it says one woman from the eastern Shandong province told CNN she was pushed to the ground by 2 security guards who twisted and injured her arm. And another person was kicked by 7 or 8 guards on the ground before being carried away. So you have a lot of these protesters basically getting beaten for this. And they all just want to know where their money's at because they haven't, found out over the past couple of months. And I just want to highlight this because it's such a big time in the world right now where you see, banks in Canada, banks in China, basically just freezing people's assets. And we saw it in crypto too with Celsius, right? So Celsius was a big thing whenever it was freezing withdrawals, as well as 3 Arrows Capital, and you had Voyager as well. So even if, you think your crypto's safe with some of these centralized entities, you want to have it on an offline wallet. You don't want to, be risking your crypto assets just for a couple percent APR. And I just want to highlight that the fact of having decentralized wallets, cold storage wallets, it's for these reasons exactly. Because when you want your crypto, when you want your capital, it's there, right? And that's just the biggest thing I want to highlight in today's video is just always be careful, one, where you deposit your money, especially with banks, as well as crypto on centralized exchanges, or even, some of these other exchanges that claim to give certain percentage APRs. Is if something's too good to be true, it usually is, and never invest more than you can afford to lose, okay? So I'm going to be following this story with China, and basically, these depositors that have had their funds frozen, and basically going to see what's going to happen. But basically, what it's saying is, the leader, Xi Jinping, he's expected to seek an unprecedented third term at a key meeting this fall. And basically, he said he was promoting a nationalistic vision of leading the country to great rejuvenation. But obviously, he's not doing that. It's a communist party. So again, there's all this stuff. People are they're waking up to, hey, maybe our money isn't as safe in banks as what once thought, right? People losing $600,000 still frozen. So again, there's definitely some things that have been going on around the world that just highlight the need for cryptocurrency and decentralization. So I'm bringing this to y'all's attention. If y'all found this video useful, please give it a like. Please comment if you have any questions. And please subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.